What's happening, party people? Definitely didn't get sidetracked with some stuff and almost missed my start window. We're fine. We're totally fine. Ah, there he is. God, I've missed Psychonauts. This game is just fucking perfect. What's he looking at? What's he looking at? God, I hope to get to more Ratchet and Clank soon. Looking at that model, like, he looks a little stretched out a little bit, but I think that might be how Captain Quark looks in... That might be a screenshot, or that might be a capture from either one of the two next ones. Either All for One, which is the next one, or Q-Force, which is the one after that. Like, one of those. That feels very much like a not well-received Ratchet and Clank game. I like them, but you know. Alright, it's time to fix Ford, and I asked last time how people want us to tackle these, and I think Astral Lanes was first? Yeah. Somebody burped. Astral Lanes, the mailroom, and then the barber shop. Hell yeah. I don't know what's going on. I've got something in my throat. I feel fine. Like, I don't feel like I'm getting sick, but... who knows? I probably should have taken a day off just in case. But I'd rather be stupid and get sick. It's a scary world out there. Humans are just pathogens, stay away. I have gone out the last couple of days. Sunday night, we went out to a local, like, gaming pub. And, hung out, played some board games and stuff. Last night, oh my god, so last night was a friend, yesterday was a friend's birthday, and we all went out. She wanted to go to see this movie, Monkey Man by Dev Patel, produced by Jordan Peele and Dev, but Dev Patel's, like, directing debut, like, he directed and is starring in this movie, Monkey Man. Perfect fucking movie. Literally no notes. And yet it is I think the derivative thing that people are taking away from it is it's John Wick but in India. That is not it at all. This is a great fucking movie. Literally no notes. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about a good movie, because honestly, the last few things I've seen in theaters have been fucking not miserable, but subpar. Monkey Man is so fucking good. Okay, let's just go, I guess. Theater's overpriced. Yeah. Hang on, I just want to double check something real quick. Okay, yeah, well, that's fine. Cool. The thing is that, like, some theaters, like big chains, they recently put in, like, big, nice luxury seating. You know, you've got, like, the comfy recliners and stuff. But they had to take out, like, a row of seats, 2 rows of seats to fit all of those comfy seats. So now they're charging to make up for it. So, like, if the old style of theater is packed, we need the new style of theater to make as much money, so there's a compensation in the pricing. And also, just fewer people are going nowadays, so
Open up.
there's some compensation required. Like, or not compensation, but there's an adjustment for inflation there. It is definitely more of a luxury thing, but my friend is a part of this.
I keep all my gray hidden under the helmet.
Good tip.
Yeah, definitely.
Watch it. This disinfectant spray is lethal.
But my friend is a part of, like,
kid.
this, loyalty rewards thing for our local theater, so, like, we all pitch in, you know, like, the money required, and he basically gets, like, $5 tickets. It's only on certain days of the weeks, but he gets, like, whenever we go out to see a movie, it's always, like, $5 a ticket. Normally, they're... Sounds like capitalism to me. Just last year, they were arguing about not being able to afford their 50 yachts if they didn't pay actors a living wage. Yeah, no, it's fucking miserable. Let me in. Yeah, no, tickets at, like, the luxury theaters can be, like, $13 here, which would be more Canadian. Probably closer to, like, $16, $17 Canadian. Which is fucking ridiculous. No, not levitation.
Yeah, well, might as well take some practice shots before the rest of the senior league gets here.
Yeah, I'm bowling.
Is it December already? Because I see a Christmas tree.
The VIP theaters are I'm gonna cheat. No, fuck you.
You got a strike. Well, I'll be.
Do I get anything for getting a strike? Hey, Oleander. Oh yeah, I'm wearing my Psychonauts shirt today from the first game. Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp. Hey, Coach. Nothing says battle ready like sipping a martini while looking over blueprints.
Aren't you supposed to stay away from, you know, death machine plans?
This is no death machine, soldier. This is a machine of peace. To protect the people you love from Maligula.
What do you call your peace machines?
What do you call your peace machine?
The Psycho Mech Battle Bot.
You still gonna make that thing?
Those penny pinchers cut it from the budget.
Well, maybe
That's fair.
that's a good thing?
Yeah, now I can make it without any official oversight.
I love him. Genuinely, like, he was great in the first game. He's great in this one. Just check prices for a place I'll never go to. Yeah, and that's fair. Like, you and I, like, we consume media differently. I've been to the movies since either the first new Space Wars or Deadpool. The first new Space Wars would have come out after Deadpool 1. So if it was Deadpool 1, it would have been Space Wars. If it was Deadpool 2, it would have been that one over the new Space Wars. Yeah. How are you going to make it without money?
How are you gonna make it without money?
Son, the less you know about it, the better.
Yeah, no.
He's not evil anymore. He's totally fine. Oleander is all better.
Hey, don't you have an intern to take care of?
She's on an important mission. I sent her out to get some Nunya.
What's Nunya?
Nunya business.
Oh my god. Wow. Yeah. That's fucking out until 11? Fucking hell.
I saw Sam. And listen, I think she has some issues with animals.
What? She's a bull. Bulls love animals.
Yeah, like, communicate, like, at the very least, like, my partner and I, we just have this thing of, like, hey, if somebody's coming over, if you're going somewhere, just, like, the day before, at the very least, just be like, oh, by the way, like, I'm not gonna be here when you get home, I'm gonna be out doing, like, XYZ, or it's like, I'm gonna be late getting home for XYZ. It's like, yeah, that's fine. And even then, like, a check-in text is not, like, overstepping boundaries. Like if my partner is late getting home, I'll just like an hour, 2 hours later, I'll just be like, "Hey, you alive?" And that's it. Like at the very least, just checking in. God, what an asshole.
I wouldn't eat those pancakes she's making.
Eat them? No. We're using them as heat shield tiles for the psychomech, so it doesn't burn up on re-entry.
Re-entry? Fuck, dude.
Do you promise this isn't a plan to take over the world?
Rasputin, that was the old me.
Yeah, like 3 days old.
Anyway, with the money Forsyth's giving me, I couldn't take over this bar.
Who do you think the mole is?
Oh, Sasha. 100%.
What?
I mean, that accent, right? It's weird. Where does it even come from?
Coach, I don't think...
Trust no one, Rasputin. No one.
Oleander. I don't think you could just say that. I don't think you could just say, I'm suspicious of my coworker because he has an accent. I don't think you could say
Are
that.
you nervous about Maligula?
Let me put it this way. If that mass murderer did come back, who do you think she'd blame for what happened to her? Where would she come for revenge? Right here. I don't mean this bar, Raz. I mean the mother lobe.
Well, I'll leave you to your plans.
Plans that will save your life, soldier.
I love him. Genuinely, he's a great character. Yeah, so... his name is Sasha 9, like, the German spelling of no.
You can do
And I'm
this.
pretty sure he's meant to be Germanic in origin. So, I mean, like...
Shouldn't you be wearing...
super commando personality guy being like, I don't trust the Germans. Like, I get it. But also, I don't think you can say that. Add a radial shockwave to your ground pound. Objects that are stuck in place are plucked faster. Take no damage for a brief period after entering clairvoyance. Levastation increases the devastation of wrecking ball attacks. Très bon fire. Pyrokinesis burns a much larger area. Okay, they're all 5s. Ford Crawler didn't sign off on my Psyblast. This was Sasha. I'm looking. I just noticed that they have signatures of who like gave me these merit badges. Yeah, Morsol Oleander for basic braining. Telekinesis and pyrokinesis were both Ford. Mia Vidello gave me levitation. Ford. I found clairvoyance. I don't think anybody actually signed off on that, but Sasha gave me anyway. Doesn't matter. The Psy King. God, I forgot about Jack Black. Hollis Forsyth. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get the last one. I'm gonna have to buy them all eventually, or I want to. Okay.
Watch it. This disinfectant spray is lethal.
Shouldn't you be wearing...
I think it's
Ford?
time to...
Shoes aren't ready yet.
Would you mind if I stepped inside your mind for a minute?
Sure. Better than you stepping inside one of these shoes. I tell you, it's like Germ City in there.
Hell yeah, here we go. Germ City time. How do... Every time I stream and I'm just looking at like the little OBS window, just my little preview, there's always like a smudge. And it's like, what happens when I'm not looking? All right. Mental bowling alley.
Giddy up! Whoa! Okay, it's just like a giant thought bubble, made of bricks.
Keep the balls in the lanes, please.
Sorry,
No.
stay.
Hello, little germ
Couple
microbe.
that came here on the date, Ford and Lucy.
Yeah, they were just here a second ago. Cute couple.
Any idea where they went?
They went bowling. Duh! That away.
Nothing behind there.
Crawler Mux party, your lane is ready. Crawler and Mux.
Yep. Ford? Wow. Ford and Lucretia dated?
Yup. Yo, Blaze, what's going on? We literally just found a very interesting piece of lore in this game. That our mentor was dating the villain when they were younger.
Oh, wow.
Germ City, baby.
Hey, look at that giant Ford head. Wonder if there's any brains in there.
More than you got, Sonny.
The end is coming!
Oh, give it a rest,
Oh, yeah.
guy.
Death is coming from above!
Whoops.
Guy was right. All hail Guy the Prophet.
If there's a piece of Ford's mind in here to reconnect, I'll bet it's up in that giant bowling pin head.
Why didn't you go home, Sonny?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was also working on just some YouTube stuff. Like I was editing just another VOD, the new Kill All Film Majors that's going out on Saturday. I was getting the YouTube for that ready. Ford and Lucy's first date. Hell yeah. Hydrokinesis? I think is what this is technically called. They snuck out to go bowling! How dare they? Good for them.
Now I'm it.
Oh, white people. Say white people not knowing. People being mad about Beyonce making... Beyonce made a country album? Wait. Big mad she made one because country is trash? Fair. Don't care about Beyonce? All I have to work on right now is gaming clips for my gaming sessions that I... Yeah. No, I see those on YouTube. God. I don't know how you can... Blaze, I don't know how you can keep playing Battlefront. That game looks like a fucking mess. I have heard nothing but nightmares about... Yeah, I've heard nothing but nightmares. I don't mind Beyonce, and I would definitely give her country album a try. But yeah, I'm not huge on country. I would listen to a track. Who all can I hit with my bowling ball?
Oh, ain't so tough without your bowling ball up there.
Out of my way! I gotta get to that giant Ford head before the city is sanitized.
Skish.
I just ironed these clothes.
Squish. Friend tries to send me old folk and country all the time. This is what grants the content. Believe me, I understand. I pretend to listen to it. Based.
Hey man, watch the rush. Don't you know the world's ending?
But also, I think you should just be honest and just say it's like, hey, I really don't care about any of this. Please stop sending this stuff to me.
Down by that ball polisher. A little help.
Just be honest. If you just keep saying, hey, I'm not listening to this anytime it's sent to you. Because, like, yeah, I get, like, old Johnny Cash, back when country music was still what it pretended to be.
I needs to fix that rail
Because, like, country and folk
crane. Can you
music
help
from,
me,
like,
okay?
the 70s and stuff.
Can you give me a little
Utah
boost, fella?
Phillips?
Oh, cookie.
Damn. Just be honest. That's so specific.
Yeah, that ball is too slick to ride now. Let's roll.
I genuinely would just, like, anytime it's sent to me. Kingpin, I get it. Tom Morello, that's not the worst. Then,
I know
it's
what you're
country,
up to,
not
kid.
rock.
Ew, the slime is so sticky.
You know it.
You.
Kids just love it.
Do I know the best places to take you all? Come on, Chief. We're on vacation.
No.
Thanks for the ride.
There we go. I remember this controlling like ass when I first started playing. When I first played through this game, it feels like they might have patched something. Actually, do want to go down there. Okay.
Gotcha.
Nope. Okay, can't jump while it's in the. I mean, fair. Oh. There we go.
Aha! This looks like the way forward.
Yes, this is the way. But the path to him is not always clear.
Thanks.
Cool. Bye, lady. Come on. Through the. Okay. Oh, whack. You're gross. Gross. Oh, I guess that was supposed to happen.
Sorry. I'll pay for
It's
that.
so icky.
Excuse
Yeah.
me.
So
Coming
each part of Ford's mind is based on
I'm gonna
like
get to Ford. I need to fix
what that
broken rail at
personality of
Campbell
his is doing in the
Express
real
before
world. So
someone
like
arrests me.
he was cleaning shoes and all he was thinking about was like, oh, there's tons of germs in these here bowling shoes. These bowling shoes are nothing but germs. So of course we go in there and it's bowling and germs.
Man, if this stuff wasn't in the way, I'd totally be riding that sick half pipe.
Yeah, right. You're afraid.
Ah, you're so brave. Why don't you do it?
That This is... I don't think I can drop that ladder. Oh well.
I'm going to. I'm just waiting for my muscles to warm up.
What muscles?
Yeah, so like, if I remember right, the barber one is my favorite. The barber of the three, like, there's Astral Lanes, Ford's barber shop, and then the mail room. The barber room is okay.
Kingpin Express. That's the foul line.
I do like all of the levels in this game, but the barbershop one is so fucking cool.
Man, this
It's
thing's
like...
big.
It's like set at night on like this cliffside.
You mean when I'm writing that
I'm trying to remember how it ties in with like what's going on with him in the real world, but it's like you have to get to a lighthouse, and I think the oh fuck, this is a curved, okay. You have to get to like a lighthouse. It's very like the beginning of Alan Wake, actually, now that I think about it. But it, like, instead of like a sea, it's on like, there's like a bunch of hair. It's like a sea of hair. Like the waves are just like big curls. It looks really cool. I'm not really selling it.
Just keep out of my head, or you'll be sorry.
No, I'm getting in there. Ford, we gotta make you better.
How rude.
Oh. Oops, there goes gravity. No ball rolls forever. That... Cool. Oh, that just yeeted me. Okay, I'm gonna take these off. These keep sliding off. I had little, like, joystick covers. Just for right now, because those keep sliding off. And if they slide off while I'm trying to push in a direction, the stick goes back to neutral. And I fucking die.
Yes.
I guess I'm here now.
No.
Okay. So I got the duffel bag tag, and I know where the duffel bag is, so I can just head back over there.
My mistake. I'm gonna make you so sick.
Okay, all clear. Let's see you drop in. Right back. Yep.
Can I... I can't grab that any fucking which way. Okay. Cool. Just automatically drops. I'll take that.
This is the sky. Yeah, you're not.
Duffel bag was over here?
I think I hear some emotional baggage.
Okay, back to it. Hello. It has been a minute. How are you? How's Psychonauts 2? One of the best games ever made. Objectively, I have 0 notes about this game. It is perfect. Come on. Drawing stuff? Hell yeah. I can't remember. Do you do comms, or is it just kind of for you and your portfolio?
Hi.
Nice. First I got built. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, having a side hustle, you know, it's one of those things where, like, having the side hustle wouldn't hurt your bills, but then it's like there's only so much time in a day, and then there's day job, but then there's also, streaming. But which would you rather, like, do you want to stream, or do you want to do art, you know, as a side hustle? There's only so much time in a day for so many endeavors. And some things take priority. Like, right now, I have so many different things on my plate. It's one of those things where, like, I said yes to so many things. Thinking about making an art book? Do it.
Great time's over, Germs.
What's the point? We're never gonna get this building finished before the big spring.
I'm gonna dock you pay for that.
People can color themselves? Ah. Yo, a coloring book would be really fucking based. That'd be so cool.
Sorry, elevator is having some issues. Come back later. Our elevator needs a moment.
My, so was it last weekend, actually? It wasn't this past weekend, but... Yeah. It wasn't this past weekend, but the weekend before. A friend came over, and, I was streaming at the time. I was streaming with Mew, who, was in chat. Don't know if she's doing something, but, I was busy streaming. Friend came over, and he and... Yeah, hey Mew. But my friend came over with a bunch of, like, no, I think just 2 volumes of Berserk, and he was friend of Blaze. He's on my Discord server. Yo, what's going on, Dragon Boy? Great to have you. Welcome to chat. We're just hanging out, playing one of my favorite video games. But yeah, he came over, and while I was streaming, my partner and he started ripping up manga volumes to color, like just black and white manga panels to color. Hello, real human. Yeah, all good. Say, I get so many subscribers on YouTube, I can record those. Oh my god. Oh man, I'd love to get back to. The thing is, I have so many games I want to play. It all matters. Your vote matters. If you want to see me play something in particular, there is a Discord server. Hang on. For people in chat who might not know, there is a Discord server, and your vote matters. Whenever I finish a game, I pick like 3 or 4 games and put up a poll, so there's like a 1-week span before the next day. Yeah, there's a 1-week span before that next streaming day, and your vote matters. Yeah, so tomorrow we're starting a new game, and right now, the poll I think was for Ratchet and Clank All for One, Spyro Season of Ice. I feel like there was a third one that I've already forgotten about. And Bubsy. And Bubsy. But your vote matters. It was Spider-Man. The fuck is Bubsy? I love Psychonauts. Honestly, it's one of my favorite franchises. Bubsy... Okay, so Bubsy was a 2D platforming franchise that, basically when everybody wanted to have their own mascot platformer, where you got things like the 7-Up Spot, Cool Spot. We had, like, the Cool Spot game. Chester the Cheetah had his own game. Like, everybody wanted their own Mario, their own Sonic. Somebody came up, I think it was Acclaim. Acclaim came up with Bubsy the Bobcat. And there was a 3D Bubsy game that came out that controls like ass. Legitimately, there is no level design, no coherent color palettes. It is visually like... It visually hurts to look at this game. Bubsy... No! I refuse to let that be. I refuse to let that stand. No, legitimately, I think I'm almost done with that game. Why is that pinned? Oh, God. Okay, so I think I'm almost done with the game. I made it very far without cheats, but there's no fucking way in hell I'm beating that game without cheats. But yeah, so... I really don't. So yeah. If people want to see me play any particular game, we have in the Discord server, I mean, it's just a general hangout Discord server. There's shit posting, there's a general chat, but there's game recommendations, and then there's the actual, like, under announcements is where I put up the poll. I do have a list, so if you recommend a game, like, today or this week, it's not going to be in the poll for a while. I'm pulling from previously recommended things and things that I just want to play. Never played Bubsy, but I know what it is. Yeah, it's a nightmare. It is hell incarnate. Bubsy is proof that there is no God. That's my feeling on Bubsy the Bobcat. Ah, fuck. God, get me out of here. Alright. I should double check what's going on. Oh, I gotta get the ball here.
Hey now, no crossing the foul line.
Okay. I didn't realize I was. Alright. Yeah, so real quick, just for people who don't know what this game is, Psychonauts 2 in particular is a game about, we must finish the mess that is Bubsy. We gotta. I want it done. But Psychonauts 2 is legitimately a game about getting better. It is a game that focuses on a lot of different mental health issues that both have and haven't been portrayed very well in media. And the first one came out in like 2005. And it didn't handle a lot of the subject material super well. Like, one of the first things that we basically cover in this game is about consent. In the first game, Raz, the main character, was just, like, going into the brains of mentally ill people and helping them. Like, oh, you have, some kind of, like, schizophrenic episode disorder. Gonna go in there, learn about your traumas, see what happened, and I want to help you. That's what the Psychonauts do, is they help people. In a very fantastical way. That is something else. Like, it deals with very real issues, but it is presented in this fantastical way that I think, you know, there's some genuinely, like, good artistic representations. It shouldn't be taken 100% seriously. But, like, we were just kind of going through brains willy-nilly back in 2005. And this game takes place legitimately 3 days after the first one. It has been 3 days since the first game. And one of the first brains we go into we fundamentally change the person whose brain we go into, and she's like, hey, that's not cool. I feel super violated. And so we learn about consent. And so now Raz is asking for consent before fixing people, which is, you know, a big plus. But this is mostly, it's actually progressive. Yeah. If there's negatives, though, I haven't seen it in years, so, I would say...
Attention! Our beloved elevator now goes
Oh, I would...
In summary,
the worst thing I could think of in Psychonauts 1, again, it's one of my favorite games, but I know it's not perfect. One of the biggest problems with Psychonauts 1 is that, so Raz's family is from the circus, which basically, like, in my opinion, is great storytelling because there is no ludonarrative dissonance to Raz being so acrobatic. You know, it's like, how can a kid do double jumps and swing on, you know, trapeze and, you know, walk tight ropes and stuff, you know, for platforming sake, for the gameplay? Oh, it's because he grew up in the circus, which makes sense to me. But his family was cursed by another circus family to always die in water. So, like, in the first game, water was, like, the only really big hazard. But they call them all kinds of things in the first game. Fortune tellers, psychics, you know, like, Raz is convinced that his family hates psychics, so he's like, I need to hide the fact that I'm a psychic. But they use a word in the first game that is not okay anymore. It starts with a G and ends with a Y. That word just isn't okay anymore. In the second game, they don't use that word, but, like, that is a big, like, glaring thing. Like, when I played it on stream, I was like, just ignore it. You know, it was of its time. Just ignore it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Fuck. Yeah, no, I love the Psychonauts games, and, like, yeah. In this one,
don't ever do
trying to think. I mean, yeah, we did get some, like, positive and negative, in my opinion, like, representations and stuff. But this game legitimately had not a therapist, but a, like, psychoanalyst on staff. There was somebody on staff for this game in particular that was like, hey, here are some good representations. Excuse me. Here are some good representations and bad representations. Second, also didn't fall into the sequel problem being a flop. This game, legitimately, I have more nostalgia for the first one. I know where all the collectibles are. Like, I can breeze through the first one. This one takes a little more time. You know, things are more scattered. There's more backtracking. But it is legitimately better in every way. Like, it's very hard for me to say, oh, the first one is just better. No. Legitimately, they just made a better game. I love Psychonauts 2 so much. Okay. Let's... nothing up on that scaffolding, so I can just go down. Here's a real... Was the milkman in the sequel? He is not. Boyd Cooper, the milkman from the Milkman Conspiracy, is not in the sequel, unfortunately. So, the only characters that return from the first game are, obviously, all of the, like... Try being funny. Dude, honestly, that is probably the level I have the most, like, love-hate relationship with, because objectively, it's, like, the best level of the game, of the first one. The Milkman Conspiracy is objectively the best level of the first game. With a big old asterisk. Because, again, not everything in the first game was represented super well. And I've heard that there are some concerns about, like, again, he has, a lot of dissociative problems, he has a lot of schizophrenic problems, and a lot of it, again, is kind of played off for laughs. Like, oh, look at how he sees the world. Isn't it so weird and crazy? And I mean, like, there is There is a JFK assassination joke in that level, but you know, for the most part, great design. I think it's a very clever level. It's legitimately my favorite. Oh yeah, no. So the Milkman conspiracy is like legitimately like a bunch of different conspiracy theories wrapped together. And at one point, you're given a sniper rifle and told that you'll find the answers on the second story of a book depository. And it's like, what? What? You can't make me. You can't make me do this, Psychonauts 1.
About the end of the world.
Okay, and I got is that everything in this level? Strike City, yeah. Holy shit, I think this is the first level we actually got everything in.
Was more serious than I realized.
Alright. Oh yeah, like dark humor in a game, like, it was fine. Like,
It's Ford and Lucy.
I see. Oh yeah, no, it's very funny, but...
Sorry. Didn't mean to ruin your date.
There we go. Okay. Time to put a little bit of Ford back together.
It's here! Just like I said!
Here comes the big...
It's the end of sprays!
The end of sprays. Farewell, Germ City. Ew. Oh, I forgot about the inside of Ford's head. Have you done the Penn Ward scene yet? Germ genocide? Penn Ward. Trying to... You mean... Like Pendleton Ward? Like the creator of... I don't doubt this is actually a good game. I can't stand the aesthetic. Okay. It's hard to... Okay, so wait. Inside of Forsyth's head, Hollis's head, the Penn Ward cutscene. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Hang on. Psychonauts, in specifically the Ward section. Okay, Psychonauts 2. Penn Ward Easter egg. I'm getting a lot of results. You throw a pen at the word Ward and it triggers a specific cutscene in the game. We're going there. I'm looking at some thumbnails here and it's labeled Psychonauts 2 Worst Easter Egg. We're going to do that live on stream, I think. No? Liars?
Hey, bowlers aren't allowed in here. Now get before I spray you.
Did the cutscene himself? Oh, that's cool.
Touch that. That's private.
But yeah, no, and that's kind of Mew going back to, like, sure, it's a great game, you just don't like the aesthetic. That is kind of why I like streaming.
You loved her?
Her name is Lucretia, but I called her Lucy. And even from that first date in that grimy bowling alley, I knew. Knew that it was too good to last forever? Hey, all relationships end one way or another. Well, I just didn't think it would end so badly. Hey, cheer up. Even gutter balls return. Eventually.
God, I love the story of this game. And that's why, like, I love playing games like this on stream for people who haven't seen them before or, like, wouldn't otherwise play them. Because, legitimately, one of the best stories I've ever experienced in a game. It's not like the most, like, oh my god, world-ending twist, or it doesn't make me look at life any different. But I mean, like, I think this game and Psychonauts in general definitely affected my day-to-day, which I guess is life-altering, but, like, it's all the little things, you know, like, awareness exercises, you know, checking in, mental health check-ins with friends and stuff.
Hey, Psychonauts. Do you like war? Yeah, I heard you guys fought in a war. In God,
what was the fucking name of the made-up country? Love the Psychonauts show? Oh yeah, Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp for the first game, yeah. What was the name of the made-up country? Grulovia. Yeah.
I heard you fought in a war in Grulovia.
Oh, she's dead. Bowling ball to the gut? That would kill me.
Got one piece of Fort's mind connected.
Genovia? No, I think it's Grulovia. Hang on. We have, places I visited. Malifaux. Okay, so Dragon Boy, we have an ongoing bit when we play Spyro games that within the cycle of like the purple dragons that Spyro grows up to be Malifaux. And like so like Spyro is just a tiny little warmonger and it's like I'm going to like it's not about saving the dragon realms from Nasty Nork. It's about like taking it over for himself, going to Avalar, beating up Ripto and taking his kingdom, going to the Lost Realms, beating up the Sorceress, taking her realm. Like, it's just an ongoing bit when we play Spyro games. Okay, Delusionists. Trying to find... I thought it was Grulovia. I'm happy to be wrong, but... That's a unique bit. It's very fun. I
hope I'm doing the right thing, but Agent Zanotto is right. We'll need Ford at full capacity if we're gonna have a chance against Maligula.
Okay. So, let's go... Let's take a quick pit stop over to Hollis's Hot Streak. Oh, we're missing so many nuggets of wisdom. How do I go back? Oh, I gotta go to the collective unconscious, duh. Hang on, okay, I'm gonna go back to the collective unconscious. No, not the classroom. Agents. Let me get some other bullshit first. Do I have enough for the discount? Me excited for cutscene. Yeah, we'll go do the cutscene. 13 cards, so I can buy another one of these.
With your cards so you can rank up.
Should be one level. Very important, Psychonauts. Wear the special pin for discount automatic prices. Buy and equip. I don't need the red ball.
I was just about to raise the price.
And see Spyro being a warmonger? Hell yeah. Alright, discounted prices. So we can buy a bunch of crap. Level 50, what can I get? Punches. Deal more damage just with our punches. That's not bad. Glass cannon. Yeah. But we make it work. We live life. Just the ads? Yeah.
Thanks for visiting the Automatic.
Okay. Time to go to the collective unconscious. The brain tumbler.
Anybody know what time it
Those
is?
brain plants? Probably. Everything's got a really cool aesthetic here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these square ones are designed to look like brain. This game is fucking awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, I don't think we've ever set foot in Mia's office. Yeah, we have never been inside Mia Vidello's office before. Let's grab some collectibles.
Psychcard.
100% side cards in the mother lobe.
Yep.
Hi, Mia.
Is this a bad time, Mia?
I always have time for my Kirinjinho.
Worried about Medigula? Are you meditating?
Can I ask you about the Psychic Six?
Of course, Rasputin.
Are any of them still around?
I love Mia so much.
Yes. Besides Ford, you know, there's Otto Mentalis out in his workshop, still tinkering with his gadgets. Sasha is his #1 customer. Dogenbull's grandfather, Compton, is here as well, but he keeps to himself. The other survivors have gone their own ways, unfortunately.
Well, enough about those guys.
Yes, let's talk about us.
Are you meditating?
In a way, I'm reaching out to detect ripples in the psychic network around the world.
Ripples?
A name like Maligula carries heavy emotional baggage for many people. It's like a large stone dropped in a pond. Ripples spread out, bounce off each other. If you know how to read the patterns, they can lead you to the source.
Yeah, all the characters are designed to look weird on purpose. It is just a completely stylistic choice. Personally, I love the stylization of all the characters and stuff. Like Ford Cruller has a lopsided head, one eye's bigger than the other. It's the same kind of design philosophy that went into that new TMNT movie, Mutant Mayhem, I think it was called, where it's okay, it's gonna be a little ugly on purpose, but it can't be too bad. We need to specifically fine-tune how weird it's gonna be.
Well, I'll stop bothering you now.
Which I know can
Never
be
bother, darling.
off-putting
Ciao.
for some people, but some of the things that are not always the same. Raz has 5 fingers, 4 and a thumb. Mia has 3 fingers and a thumb. Everybody's just designed different. In the first game, Raz and his dad were the only characters that had 5 fingers. I think Foresight in this game, a new character that they added, I think she has... Oh, I saw Key in Mia's office. Yeah. Six out of 6 supply keys.
You might detect a slight burning odor. Nothing to worry about.
Hey, Lobato.
Hi, Sasha.
Rasputin?
Why do you think he won't cooperate? He seemed to have such a big change of heart back in the rhombus.
Someone has conditioned him, hypnotically, to be unable to tell us, even if he wanted to. But who?
I'll let you get back to the interrogation. Sorry I can't help.
You've done a lot, Rasputin. Thank you.
Improved the models definitely for game series that came out years ago. Oh, for sure.
I should probably go.
Oh yeah, everybody fucking loves Raz.
Stay away from that, please. Everything is tuned to my precise head size and shape. I'm afraid a head like yours would damage the machine irreparably.
Big fucking head. I'm sorry, Raz. You have a fat head.
Sorry, I hope that didn't hurt much.
Is this even legal?
Who doesn't like it? Everybody fucking loves Raz. Oh, you know what I can do actually before going back into the collective unconscious? Again, sorry. We will get to that cutscene. We will get to that special cutscene.
Hey, kid. You didn't
very
take the
soon.
toilet plunger, did
There's one thing I know we can go back for now. Then now that we've been in Helmut's body. Oh, that's something some people missed. We took Jack Black's brain and put it in Elijah Wood's body. I mean, yeah, kinda. Fuck. Okay, so we can go back here, and there should be... I thought there was one of those giant fans back here. Fuck. Okay, I lied. Nothing we can do. I know there is a giant fan down in the mail room, but we're gonna go there next, I think, so... there is a fan in the mail room.
Hey, kid. You didn't take the toilet plunger, did...
Can you backtrack if you... Yeah, you can definitely backtrack if you miss stuff. Like, we're backtracking right now because I missed a fun cutscene.
Yes, I finally did it myself. The infestation was my fault anyway. Should have kept a closer eye on that school tour group.
Yes, I'm ready to go to the collective unconscious.
Time to get brain tumbled. Here we go. Yeah, you can definitely backtrack for a bunch of stuff. It's just about, like, what's the straightest line we can draw? You know, like, what is... Because, like, backtracking too much, it's like going for one thing, going back to the same place for another thing, you know, constantly backtracking to, like, the same locations and stuff. Like, what makes it the easiest? You know? Okay. Hollis's brain, I think, is what we want. That's Helmut's brain. Oh, yeah, no, this is the... To Computer Animation High School? Cool. Ford's mind. That's Compton's mind. And that's Lobato's. Okay, so yeah, we want to go over hither. Let's... Hollis's hot streak, I believe, is where the ward was. Because the ward... The ward, I believe, was one of the die doors. There's like a D6, and each side is a door to a different part of the level. Yeah, so this is the character that we messed with, without her consent. Basically, she wouldn't let the intern... We are now an intern at Psychonauts HQ, and there's like a bunch of other interns. I think there's like 6 or 7 other kids that we're all interns together. And she wouldn't let us go on a mission. She was like, we got to keep the kids safe. It's dangerous out there. This is like a real mission. And it's like, well, how are we ever going to learn if we don't actually go out on real missions, you know? What's the point of being an intern if we're not doing the work, right? So we get peer pressured into delving into her brain and making new mental connections.
My little friend is back. Good to see you, buddy.
There he is.
I need some help getting around this mine.
There he is. Yeah, so, we were making new mental connections, and we basically made a new connection in her brain that said, risk equals reward. Yeah, Richard Horvitz. Invader Zim, Chaos from Skylanders, he's on Hell of a Boss, I think.
May I trouble you for a bubble?
Won't lie. Last time here, Billy. Yeah. Yeah, Billy and Billy's dad. From, the maternity ward. Are we going here or the ward back room? What ward? Oh, he's super prolific. Cardiology ward. Maternity ward. Okay. He's not old yet?
Thanks for the ride.
Uh, 57. That's not that bad. That's not like old. Okay. So you have to throw a pen at the word ward. On a building. Oh, is it? Is it up here? Fast charger? Hell yeah. Ah. Alright. I don't want to. Okay. I will wait. Because the thing is, I saw the thumbnails. And the fact that it's labeled Worst Psychonauts 2 Easter Egg has me very concerned. But you know how it is. Ads at the worst time? I will wait. We're good? Okay, welcome back. Never mind.
Yep.
It fucking broke. You hit the box? Oh, okay. I'll leave and come back. Okay. We'll leave and come back. And then... all good, dude. We are... just doing some bullshit that doesn't matter and will probably scar me for life. Or at least demonetize the VOD. I don't monetize the VODs. What am I talking about? I don't have the authority to monetize. Too many restrictions. Nope, it's just gone. Okay. Oh no, I lost the opportunity. Being House of the Guests? All good. That's what I'm doing. Mega leave and come back, yeah. I don't wanna. The fact that it's so hard to find and it's labeled, like, it's kind of esoteric, and it's labeled the worst Easter egg. Scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it? Scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it? Ooh, hungry. Are we stuck? There we go. That's what I fucking thought. Oh, I was hoping it would just take me back to the collective unconscious. Alright.
Is it time to take a spin in the brain tumbler?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm ready to go to the collective unconscious.
Suck me up, Scotty. Exactly. Grab the metal tip. There we go. I still never got an answer. Scale of 1 to 10. How bad is this Easter egg? I never got a response. Scale of 1 to 10. How bad is the Easter egg? Depends on your humor. I don't like it. I don't like an answer with a caveat, if I'm being honest. I don't like that caveat. Like, how painful is getting hit by a bus? Depends on your pain threshold. I'm gonna say getting hit by any kind of vehicle sucks.
That always makes me a little dizzy.
Okay, I see it's back. Not demonetized. There's no money. Welcome back. Apparently we're about to hit a terrible fucking side. Did I just fucking lose that again? Fuck me. God. You didn't lose anything. You didn't miss anything. Okay, you didn't miss anything. We're trying to get to a special Easter egg cutscene that requires you to throw a thing at a specific thing. It's these load times, honestly, that are just... Redoing this is so funny. Good, I'm glad people are having fun. I'm mad. I'm glad somebody's having fun, though. Hindsight's 2020. I'm playing this on my PS4. I should be playing this on the PS5. Love you too. I'm gonna be fucking mad about it, but you know. Oh, I could probably cross that off. We did that. Load times usually mean it's a big game. Oh, I know. If I'm being honest... No, yeah, in all honesty, it's not that the game, in my opinion, is super big. It's just that the, there's a lot of minute detail. Like, a lot of things are their own,
Is it time to take a spin in the brain tumbler?
Yeah, more stuff has to load.
Yes.
Yeah, and, like, this is trying to load, trying to ghost load, the whole hub area. But, I mean, like... With the loading from the SSD in the PS5, like, this game just runs better. Yeah, this game just loads better on the SSD. Like, the worst load screen, yeah. Trying to cache the whole, and I mean, it makes it so there's less loading screens, I guess, if it caches the whole hub world, you know? Well, okay, I guess the hub world, like the overarching world, is technically 3 different areas, but it's at least trying to load, you know, a third of the hub world. It's crazy how far games have gone. Oh, for sure. You know, like, when you tell me that, like, oh, you gotta clear up your memory card. Spiral 1, if you want a new save on Spiral 1, it's gonna take 400 kilobytes. That's a lot of space on a PS1 memory card. And now we have, like... SD cards that are smaller than a PS1 memory card, and this holds 32 gigs. I got one here that's 64. 400 whole kilobytes. Casino parking, maternity ward. You know, we're clawing our way up to this, and I know it's just gonna make me upset. I know this Easter egg is just gonna make me upset. So...
Got a little bubble juice in my nose that time.
I know this Easter egg is just gonna make me upset. All that work for something not worth it? Literally my life. Welcome to me as a streamer. All that work for bullshit. Okay, there's nothing in the way.
Keep it inside, Raz. We're almost there.
You're doing so well, darling.
Why am I pregnant?
There's no time, Raz. Lobato's consciousness is about to erupt out of your psychic uterus.
What?
You're doing really, really well, Raz.
I don't need to hear that.
Mia, I need that clown makeup.
I'm almost done.
Quickly, Raz. Kiss this piglet's behind. Lobato is almost defeated for good.
Why don't I remember any of this?
You want to remember this?
No.
That's what I thought. Push.
Ugh, not that dream again.
So that was a cutscene animated and voiced by Pendleton Ward, the creator of Adventure Time and Bravest Warriors. You know...
May I trouble you for a bubble?
I can't say I didn't enjoy that. I can't say that wasn't funny. Like, the cut... Like, if that was actually animated, and it was just like... Why don't I remember any of this? And Ford's just like, you want to remember this? No. No, I don't. Like, that's a great cut. That's a great joke. Cutting to Ford in clown makeup, holding a bunch of pigs. You really want to remember all this? That's a great fucking joke. And the fact that it was like a pitch. The fact that he made that as a pitch to Tim Schafer. Psychonauts 2 Pregnant Raz opening is a good idea. Good idea. Let's just go back to Ford's mind. Next we're going to the mail room. How would Raz have a kid? Didn't you hear Sasha 9? Lobato was gonna pop out of his psychic uterus or something. Now you'll always be reminded of Pregnant Raz opening. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna say I'm worse off for it. No, not particularly. That's just how life is. Life's crazy. Life's a bitch and then you die. Let's just go back to Ford's brain.
More power?
Life's not fair. Fairness is the philosophical tooth fairy. No such thing. Nice Venture Brothers quote, though. Yeah. I'm glad you're here, dude.
Dang it, I forgot to call my mom yesterday.
That being funny as fuck, what would you rate it? That was like... Honestly, even something about it just being a pitch, like just being storyboards and keyframes, like not having any of the in-betweens, not even being like a rough assembly. I mean, I guess it is an assembly of keyframes, but I mean, like, solid 9. Solid 9. I'm sure there is room for improvement. I just can't think of any. Like, everybody did great.
Running.
Hello.
Hey, Sonny.
Psst. Hey, you. Got some fresh stuff over here.
Quiet, Otto. Alright, barber? No. Mail room.
Scanning. Access. Granted. Scanning. Access. Granted.
And let's time bubble. Access grant. Already did this one. Fuck me. Oh, this is literally right after leaving Full Bear's mind. Of course I fucking got it. Is that really what you hear constantly? Only for certain doors. There are certain doors in this game that you require access levels to get to. So, like, early on in the game, you couldn't access all of the inside portion of this area, like the mother lobe. So it would be like, sorry, asshole, we won't let you in. But the leader of the Psychonauts gave me, like, complete access. That's good there. Let's put psychic connect or mental connections back. Okay. Good, Ford?
Excuse me, Agent Cruller?
Clerk Cruller. Yes?
Clerk Cruller.
Would you mind if I went inside your mind and sorted a few things out?
I'm never opposed to anything getting properly sorted.
Cool. Got an eye on the top of his head? What are you talking about? He's fine. Yeah, so right now, so the premise of the game is that, so this old guy that we're going into the brain of, he was our mentor in the first game, but he had a dissociative identity disorder. Whenever he was at different parts of the campgrounds, he would think he was like somebody else. Park ranger. He thought he was the admiral in charge of all the canoes. He thought he was the mess cook. He thought he was a forest ranger, groundskeeper, janitor. He thought he was all these things. He was raking. He never really recognized us. But in his inner sanctum, when he was down by these like huge deposits of Psychonauts, he was like himself. It like brought his mind back together. So that's what we're trying to do now permanently. We don't like using that kind of language here. Again, this is a safe space. Like, this is a game about getting better. He suffered a horrific mental break, which this game goes into. It goes into his trauma. It's all good. It's all good. Like there was a villain that the founders of the Psychonauts, like Ford and all of his friends, they had to stop her. And what we just learned in the last level is that Ford had dated this woman. Like, they were very close, they were intimate, and he basically had to kill his girlfriend. And that broke him. Yeah, now you know, it's all good. I mean, there are going to be instances where, like, if a game doesn't go into it and they just present you like fucking Magnus from Blood Omen 2, if anybody knows what that game is, there's a boss named Magnus, and his whole thing is that he has like a steam engine on his back. He thinks he's a train and will just barrel through walls. Great boss fight. that is when I'm like, okay, guy's insane. Because, like, he's an immortal vampire that eats people and thinks he's a train. Like, the game isn't trying to take itself seriously with its mental health diagnoses. But this game is trying to present itself in a very positive manner. Like I mentioned before, they had real mental health specialists on staff to make sure things were good. And I do want to, like, I do want to account for that. So, like, he suffered a horrific mental break after killing his girlfriend, and now in this game there's rumors that she might be coming back from the dead. Her cultists, like the people who like worshipped her. Oh no, like I'm not upset by it. It's just like for this game in particular, I do want this to be a safe space for anybody who would need it, because Psychonauts 2, in my opinion, is a safe space. I think it genuinely presents a lot of these things very well, and it was lauded, like it was heralded for like how great it represented all these things. Nothing is perfect. Nobody's perfect. But, like, I'm not personally upset. I just don't want anybody else, like any lurkers or anybody, to feel unsafe just with any particular language, you know? And I get you were joking. There's absolutely nothing wrong. Why is that still pinned? Why is Bubsy being my favorite character still pinned? Can I do something about that? Okay, unpinned after the end of the stream? Fine. Fine. Because we pinned the truth here? Whatever. Alright, let's get out of the envelope. Bubsy is a bobcat. And you are a cat guy. Maybe. I have a cat.
Yep.
I have a cat. He's actually been very good. Normally he's like screaming at the door to be let in. He's been very good today.
Dear Ford, we brought peace to Grulovia, but there is still unrest among the people. A little ungrateful, I think. Home soon, Lucretia.
Visit peaceful Grulovia. Ah, dude, it's all cool. Again, like, you're totally fine. Yeah, that's like Jerry Seinfeld's thing. Like, I personally don't think Jerry Seinfeld is super funny, but he writes a joke a day. That's like his exercise. He's been doing like a joke a day for decades now. And he's always like, they're not great jokes. They make my daughters groan. But, you know, you gotta keep the muscles strong.
Clunky head.
Hey, I came out of that clunky head.
Really? Can you help me get in there?
Maybe, to tell you the truth. I'm not dressed very well, so I'm sure I'll be marked return to sender and sent back there soon. Just grab on.
Did someone say return to sender?
Hey, Robo Ford.
This letter's got no return address. I'm afraid that means the dead letter office for you.
But wait, I'm a heartfelt love letter.
Henry Ford? No. Yeah, it's just his name, Ford Cruller. Yeah, no, that's just his name is Ford Cruller. Ah, I'm all inked. Anything up here? Nope, there we go. Into the sea of letters. Honey cruller? I mean, yeah, crullers are, I think, another name for, like, plain donuts or a specific type of, roll in the pastry to get a cruller. How's a sea of letters lethal? Paper cuts. Getting paper cutted to death. Okay. I don't think there's anything special I can do immediately right here, so we'll just, die, I guess.
These letters, they just keep coming. What's the point? Nobody ever writes what they really mean.
Yeah, paper cuts. Death by a million paper cuts. No. Yeah, I know. Nah, I'll have to go back around. There, yeah, I'm gonna end up over there, and then I should be able... Yeah, there's a bar. I can swing across. Okay. I'll be back.
I wrote a letter once. Did I think I could stop a war? Doesn't matter. I never sent it. Maybe it would have saved 1,000 lives. Maybe just one. I wonder what would have happened if I'd sent that letter. I wonder if it's too late.
Get me out of this graveyard.
Yeah, like something else that I think this game does very well is the enemy types in this game. You fight things like guilt, or I think it's anxiety. You fight doubt, and doubt is these like globby creatures that like shoot you and it weighs you down and you're stuck in place, you know. Very good representations. In Helmet Fullbear's mind, we fought panic attacks. He was prone to panic attacks, and we had to help him through those. And that's where we got, like, the time stop ability, the time bubble.
I don't belong in here.
Yeah, I'm getting. Don't worry. Whoop.
Yep.
Quick, before I get canceled.
What? What did you do, Ford? Before I get canceled.
Still take me up to the head?
Yes, but quick, before he...
Whoa! Ah!
My mistake. This doesn't belong in the dead letter office. Look at that address. It belongs in the International Dead Letter Office.
Furnace.
Uh-oh.
No. Oh. Oh shit, that's a panic attack. Oh god. Okay. No, I want that there, and I want that there. Okay, now I need...
I should not burn the mail. I think it's
I should not burn the mail. That it looks like something from Scalar or Looney Tunes. Personally, I think it's got the same head shape as Spy vs. Spy, but I don't know how many people remember Spy vs. Spy. All good. Remember Totally Spies? Yo! Totally Spies. I remember Totally Spies. I also remember all the dissection pieces about, like, hey, this is fetish stuff. This is low-key fetish stuff. I remember Totally Spies. Should have been trash, but it was... You don't know about this? Okay.
Yep.
I have some video essays to send you later. Yeah, no, there's like a dozen think pieces about, like... Basically, like... Okay, the long and the short of it is every episode is literally some specific weird fetishy thing. Like, it could be something as simple as rope bunny stuff, furry stuff, inflation stuff. Every episode had something. That's basically the long and the short of it, is that's every episode of Totally Spies.
Aha! Here's the hat
I
box.
feel like that's reaching. Okay. Shit about it. 1 point of data. 1 point of data is not a trend. 2 points is a coincidence. When over 75% of your show exemplifies specific known fetishes, like it, and it's not something innocuous like, oh, this isn't like something that you're just making up. No, it's like, it's there. It's there.
Ah, there we go.
Who's fucking texting me? Leave me alone. Be gone. What? Be gone. I'm just gonna look around for a second. That's where I'm supposed to go. Nothing on top of where I just was. Up. Oh, he's awake. Where's letters? Yes, I hear you, little mister. I will be there soon. So you're gonna finish the game on stream or making another part? I'm probably not gonna finish it today. I only stream like 3 to 4 hours a day. My plan at the very least... Oh, it's not even like 2 where I live. Yeah, my plan is to at the very least get Ford fixed. Like, go through all the different mental portions of this guy's brain, but,
Lucy, your last letter frightened us. You don't sound like yourself. We're just worried about it. Love, Ford, and friends.
yeah, for the time being, this is my, Tuesday game. So, I, at the very least, will be back next week with more of this.
That's better. Now where are the rest?
Get out of here, anxiety. We don't want you here.
Still too missing.
There we go.
Okay, the keyboard is almost complete. Just one key missing. But where is it?
Nothing in there. Oh, these are not in the right spot. The Y should be up there. What the fuck? Weird. That's what yeah. No, I know. The U also doesn't go here. The U goes right here. So I'm missing L? Oh, because I gotta spell Lucy. That's right. Alright, let's go get it then. We gotta spell Lucy. Oh, there's a nugget of wisdom up there. Okay. And level up. Hell yeah. Ah! I want to go on it. Because I was going to ask during next stream, share a story with you on that stream. It's about mental health, right? So I wanted to share something that I've dealt with. All I'll say is gatekeepers in the Spyro community are awful people. You make some mistakes. Not being careful, you joke. And they do whatever they can to ruin anything you have that's positive. Yeah, no, like, I get that. And,
Lucretia, gentle rain's not enough to secure my reign. Stop being coy with the hoi polloi.
Gatekeeping is one of the worst. So I do want this to be a safe space for people to talk about what's going on with them. I think now would be an okay time. Just be careful. Just know that not only is this live, but this is also being recorded, and this will go up like with my VOD later. But I will say that gatekeeping is one of the worst parts of any fan community. And no fan community is immune to it. There are going to be gatekeepers, no matter what fan community you want to be a part of. And I know Spyro in particular can be really bad with its gatekeeping when people talk about what does and doesn't, like, qualify as, you know, Spyro. There's the PS1 truthers. There's people who, you know, don't like the Reignited trilogy for whatever reason. There are people who look down on, like, the Skylanders fans, people who don't acknowledge anything past Insomniac. There's tons of issues within the Spyro community with gatekeeping. And no, I get that. And we don't allow gatekeeping here. Gatekeeping is one of the worst things a community can do to itself, because it starts... Oh, there I go. Gatekeeping just starts to unravel and divide a community. You know, when all of us... When you get so specific about splitting hairs, it starts to get too tribalistic. And literally nothing good can come from any of that. I'm gonna head back. Maybe I missed something? So yeah, like, you're free to share whatever you feel comfortable with sharing. Just know that this is going to be going up. This is live on Twitch, and this is going to be going up on YouTube to, you know, dozens of strangers. I try not to pare down the VOD as much as possible. Oh, yeah, okay, we did make it up here. Okay. I will also say, for the sake of everything going on right now, I am not a licensed therapist. I'm not a licensed practitioner of any kind of mental health anything, and any advice that I might give you is just, you know, maybe things from my own life experience. You know, the best I can give you are my own personal words of wisdom over my own life, and none of it should be taken as, you know, real therapy. You know, a Twitch chat is not a replacement for talking to a trained professional. Yeah, I feel like... Nope, shit. I feel like there's a level of anonymity, I guess. You know, like, oh, it's, you know, a Twitch chat full of strangers to vent to, you know? Like, I don't have to interact with these people ever again. But for the most part, you know, like, I don't want to just ignore somebody if they're having an issue. You know, I feel bad if I'm ignoring somebody who's having problems, you know? Ah! Okay. Alright, what's going on? Come on. Crawler's correspondence. If you give people a centimeter, they take a kilometer. The best way that I've heard it put is give people an inch and they think they're a ruler. Because, like, that has two meanings of, like, they'll take charge of something. If you give them an inch, they'll take everything. But also, if you give them an inch, they think they're a ruler. Like, if you give them an inch, think they're a ruler. Do you get it? Do you get it? Order of operations. There's phrasing and tone, and, you know, text is really hard to get tone across with. If you're joking, if you're being sarcastic, if you're sincere, none of that can really transfer over text, which is why we have the like /J/S, you know, for people who need those context clues, need those social cues, which, again, there's nothing wrong with that. But also, like, you know, there's expectations of Markiplier and his jokes, you know, like, so I'll save the more darker jokes for when I do start having a mic. That's fair. But again, it's also about there is a level of self-monitoring that I think should definitely be required. And again, like, it goes back to, like, if you're hanging out just with your friends, you know, in a room, like, that is a totally different space. Like, there's that thing about, like, the masks we wear, like, the like mask that we wear, like, oh, you act different around your parents, you act different around your spouse or your partner, you act different around your friends, you act different with a stranger at work, you know, you act different in an Xbox Live party, shit like that. So it's like all these masks we wear, and there's just, anytime you're on the internet, hello internet, Persona. Hello, internet. There's a level of self-monitoring that is required because this is going to be on the internet forever. Going up to strangers. Hell, if you're watching this VOD in the year, we'll say 2034, hello. This is from 2024. And that's the thing about the internet. It's forever. And I think the sooner people realize that it's forever, the sooner you get people who, you know, like, who really restrict that, like, self-monitoring thing. Which is why, like, maybe that's why I feel so, like, loose and natural, and I don't feel the need to do a facade for Twitch or for YouTube. Like, I don't put on an act. I don't like, oh my god, like the crazy fucking reactions that like Markiplier does. Which, that's his bread and butter, and he is way more successful than me, and that is all him. Good for him. Good for Markiplier. You know, he's a handsome man who has done very well for himself. But like, I don't feel the need to do that because like, I don't know, I'm kind of beyond. And this isn't me trying to, like, high road anybody or high horse anybody. It's just that, like, my brain isn't in that dark humor space as much anymore. Life has hit me hard over the last, like... So think of Lord Farquaad. That's fair. The E meme. No, life has just hit me so hard with tons of different things. Yo, what's going on, dude? We're doing a little mental health check-in. Talking about, Twitch, I feel, is just harder to grow than YouTube. Oh, for sure. Just because it's like, because it's such a live space, and it's not that it's sporadic, but because like, you would only really want to interact with Twitch if you can interact with it live, because that's the point, is to interact live with the Twitch streamer. And so, you know, if you're not able to catch somebody based on their schedule like me, I start streaming just middle of the weekday, like my time. Later if you're on like the East Coast or something. But like, oh, my train of thought. Yeah, I don't feel the need to like do a facade because this is just me. I play games that I love, and you know, I hang out with my friends in the Twitch chat, and we're just here to hang out and have a good time. We're not here for like, oh, how can we turn this into a bit? If a bit comes up, I want it to be natural. Games that you love, games that I hate, yup. But again, like, that's just fun. And again, it is just fun to hang out with my friends and just be like, uh-oh, bad game. Bad game. But yeah, so going back to like the gatekeepery community thing, like... I wouldn't want to split hairs if it's a full-blown bad game. Oh, man. Bad games have happened. Spyro Orange, Bubsy 3D. Bad games have happened. But no, I wouldn't want to split hairs over, like, if something I said was taken out of context and, you know, cancel culture struck me down dead. Fish? 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 But yeah, if something that I said were to be taken out of context, you know, best you can just do is be like, hey, like, it's on the internet forever, and that's just something we're gonna have to make peace with, is that, like, everything we say and do, even if it's, like, even if we scrape it clean from our feeds, from our YouTube channels, from our Twitch, if we scrape it clean, there's 100%, or, like, there is a non-0% chance that it's already been clipped, it's already been saved, it's already been backed up by other people who don't have your best interest at mind. And that's the thing about the internet. It's great at connecting you with people. You know, this Twitch chat, this Twitch stream, this Twitch thing I'm doing, I met Blaze through it. I met Mew through it. I met Dragonath through it. I'm closer now with some friends in real life that like I haven't talked to in forever. Patches and I used to work together. Like we would see each other like at least 3 to 4 times a week, depending on how schedules overlapped. But this has allowed me to stay in touch with him even more. And you know, I've reached out and we've hung out. Yeah, we've reached out and like hung out more. Just uh, like certain people can't mention. We don't like anything other than yeah. And see, that's some weird gatekeepy stuff because in full honesty, how I read that relationship, uh, to kind of mention it. Oh, and yeah, for sure. I would, that's the thing is like, gatekeepers think themselves kings of the community, but they say go, oh yeah, it's, so the thing is like, I'm just too tired at this point in my life. I can't spend my energy being mad at things. I can't spend my energy being, and that's why like sometimes if I am having a hard time with a difficult game, it's not that I'm not enjoying hanging out with people and I'm not enjoying, you know, playing games on stream. It's like I need to decompress because I'm starting to be an angry little gamer. Gamer parenthesis derogatory. I'm starting to be an angry little gamer, so I need to take a break. I just need to set this down, walk away, drink some water, get something to eat, clear my head. But yeah, so like for gatekeepers, that's like a really weird specific one too. Because Spyro X Cinder, in my opinion, is one of the most divisive ships in Spyro. Because how I read that relationship through the entirety of the Legends trilogy is that they were basically like cosmic twins. Because like the game was basically like read between the lines of like, oh, they were like born of the same clutch and 2 eggs were taken. Like there was one dragon that was raised evil and one dragon that was raised good. They read like twins to me, if I'm being honest. They read like cosmically aligned to just be siblings. I never got that ship. It's so weird to me. Rather than, but here's the thing. Like, yeah, it stuff like that is present in the Spyro community, and I know that's where your issues lie. Like, that's where your experiences are coming from. That's every community. And that's why it's very hard for me to engage with a community. Is because, like, listening is one way to clear up misunderstandings. Bingo. Communication. Communication is 50% intent and 50% response. What you intend to say to somebody and how they perceive it. So if that 50% is being cut off, if they're just not listening, there's nothing you can do. And it's best just to move on. Like, find people who do listen and who do care. Gatekeepers in the Spyro community don't like Spyro. I'm not trying to be like gatekeepy about any ships because in my opinion, I don't care about shipping. Like, big, crazy, like, I don't, it's, not that it's weird to me, because sometimes, like, I'll see a ship, and I'll be like, okay, yeah, that one makes sense. The chemistry in my brain works, whether it's for a show, or a movie, or a game, the chemistry works in my brain, and I'm like, yeah, of course, like, that makes sense, for sure. But, like, nah, like, I don't get being gatekeepy on anything. Because everybody's always going to interpret art a different way. That's the point of art. Duh. But, I don't know. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to wrap up this little talk so we can keep playing the game. But just know, hey, for everybody, don't be a dick. Let people enjoy things the way that they want to enjoy things. And if the way that people enjoy things really starts to grate on you, or like you're just not meshing, not vibing, you can just find other people that you do gel with, you know? Part of the world is just finding people that you mesh with, you know? Maybe in circumstances, pregnant Sonic fans rejoice, Silver has validated you. Hey, Sonic Mpreg fans, I see you. Ferry ship is cruise ships. All right, Lucy's letters. Grulovia invaded. Yeah, Lucretia Mux was from Grulovia. She's got to go. Her parents are there. Her family's there. She's got to go. Ford is worried sick because she's been gone for a while. Dearest Ford, the tides have turned. We can win this. The Ford has always been... He's not, like, the most peaceful man, but, like, he didn't want his girlfriend to go to war. Nobody wants their partner to go off to war. War is over. Now the people are the problem. You don't want to read that from your partner either. You don't want to read that from your partner either. The war is over. Time to take charge. Excuse me? Excuse me?
Spyro wants war, though.
Oh, I linger on that. That's funny. All right. Lucy, your last letter frightened us. You don't sound like yourself. We're worried about you. Love, Ford and friends. Country discontinued. We're sorry, but your live service country that you lived in has been discontinued. The servers will be shut down on the 1st. Better move. What I miss? Oh, we just had, like, a nice long chat about gatekeeping and how, like, people should be allowed to enjoy things the way that they want to enjoy things. And, like, basically the moral of the story is that, like, if you're just finding people that you don't mesh with who, like, are being gatekeepy and don't want you to enjoy the thing that you enjoy, there are other spaces. That's the beautiful thing about the internet, is you can find like-minded people, you know? And that's good and bad. Like, let's be real clear, because there are some people who should be left alone and not allowed to interact with anybody. But, like, I would say it's like a 75-25 split. These ads are on point today? Hell yeah. Oh, was that the end of the memory vault? Hang on. Yeah, okay, that was the end of the memory vault. Do I have my time bomb up? It might make someone feel... Oh. To write a letter, it might make someone feel better. Oh. Take the time to write a letter, it might make someone feel better. Holy shit. So I really just got like a flashbang memory. So I actually did that. When this game first came out, I read that. Take the time to write a letter, it might make someone feel better. This came out in 2021. I had been with my partner for only a few months at that point. Maybe going on a year in 2020. Something about gatekeeping. Yeah, basically, like, if you find gatekeepers that don't let you enjoy the thing that you enjoy, the beauty about the internet is you can go somewhere else and find like-minded people. But, okay, so this says, take the time to write a letter, it might make someone feel better. I took that to heart when this game came out. In 2021, I had been with my partner for about a year. I wrote my grandma a letter. I remember this. I wrote my grandma a letter in 2021 about, like, how my life was going, because, like, she lived, you know, across the country. I had only ever really seen her maybe 4 times in my life. Just her coming to us or us going to her. And I took the time to write her a letter. I sent her a picture of me and my partner being like, hey, here's my girlfriend, here's how life is going. Here's, what's going on with me. I'm in school. Here's what I'm doing. She wrote me a letter back. and I had a really nice conversation with the on the phone with her, and like it was the last time I talked to her. She passed away the following year. And I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I wrote that letter. I'm so glad I talked to her on the phone. But like, I just got like reading that, I got hit with a flashbang of like, this game is why I did that. This game is why I went out of my way to write my grandmother a letter. Oh my god. Oh, man. Sorry if that's kind of a downer for people, but like, maybe this game did fundamentally change my life. Video games cause violence, Robert. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, video games only cause violence. There's no conceivable way that video games could ever be used for good. Take that Dragon Cancer. Which I know is more of an interactive narrative experience than a video game, but you know. Okay, this isn't... Ah! Oh, there we go. A friend of mine said his mom didn't love him. The last time he cried was when his dad died. Jesus Christ. Can't be more shell-shocking than that? You know? You're right. Oh. To be fair, I didn't have the... I should double check this path. Make sure I'm not missing any figments floating in the ether for no reason. Big brain am winning again. Now I am leaving for no reason. God, I love Futurama. To Lucretia... Czar Theodore. To Lucretia Mux. A reward for all your hard work. It's a bomb! Why is the package ticking? Why is the package ticking? Okay, so I need to go in there, out there, go across, and I should get the L. You worked with me a couple times. Do you remember a customer shipping a vibrator she said was a flashlight? Yes! Oh my god. Reminds me to send out a vibrating box. Go fuck yourself on the package. Oh my god, I do remember that.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
It's a flashlight. Oh my god. Hooray, emotional baggage. Oh my god, look at this fucking skybox. Hell yeah. It reminds me of like the level up screen in Skyrim. Beautiful.
The people have a new nickname for me. They call me Maligula. Nah, who sounds serious. I take it as a compliment. I like
so
it
red.
so much, in fact. I can't remember being called by another name.
Oh, Lucy. It's not too late for you, Lucy. Come on, yeah! I need pyrokinesis to kill doubt. The only way to kill doubt is to set it on fire. And just having... God, she was so red. Having to be like, we can't send it if it's got... We can't send it with the batteries in there. You're gonna have to pull it out of the box and take the batteries out. We can't open it. You're gonna have to open it up and take the batteries out. Nice thing about me prioritizing YouTube Shorts is that my YouTube Shorts community will always be there, even when I switch to do Let's Plays, because I can still take clips. Yeah, and I'm doing the opposite. On the VODs channel, I've got clips going up now. Yeah, every Wednesday there's a short going out. Believe it or not, the Skyrim clips do the best. Like, on average, like, just, like, my normal clips will get anywhere from, like, oh, double digits to, like, triple digits, like, couple hundred people will see them. The Skyrim clips, like, 3,000. It's almost like people are just looking up Skyrim clips. Who would have thought it, like, big popular game was good for search engine optimization? So funny. Okay. Let's grab the letter. No.
Okay, just hold still. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Pick it up with the telekinesis. Telekinesis.
Some letters are such a pain in the neck, they really belong in the furnace.
Wait, I think I know how to address this one.
Really? Well, it's worth a shot. But don't take all day. The mail must sail into tomorrow, no time to borrow.
Boy, I hope you know what you're doing.
I don't get why setting it on fire is the way to kill it. Game mechanic. Yeah, legitimately, it's just like, oh, they're kind of goopy and sticky and oily, so, like, set them on fire. It's just a game mechanic. There's no, like, deeper meaning to set doubt on fire. Nope, come on. Ooh, 4 more. Yep. Did I make that jump? No. No! No! Fuck you. There. Fuck. Okay. That's fine. BRB, all good. I am figuring this out.
Yep.
Let's try.
Hey, I think that's a key to the typewriter.
Ah, okay. There we go. Whoops. That's fine. Damn it.
Yep.
Okay, so all we have left to go grab is the Nugget of Wisdom. And the last 3 figments. Which, there's 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah! Oh my god. Son of a bitch.
Yep. Yep.
She's gone mad. She's flooded the
That's
capital.
it.
She'll destroy this country.
Every figment in this mine.
She'll destroy this country. Oh boy. YouTube Studios, as far as I hear, is currently top search, apparently. Yo. We're making a comeback. I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact that Toys for Bob is supposedly working on something new with Xbox Studios. I wonder if people are like, oh, is it going to be another remake? Or are we actually going to get, you know, Spyro 4 or whatever? I don't know. I'm not holding my breath for anything. I'll believe it when I see it.
I know who Ford would like to address this letter to.
Ow. I'm not going to get into that because, like, I'll wait.
That's a possibility. Is it luck?
Lucy.
I hope it's luck.
Lucy!
Oh, that's right. That's the name you all forgot. Now let's send that off and see what we get.
Lucy is dead. She is never coming back.
You see? The mail just doesn't matter.
Oh my god, if they made Edge of the Dragonfly everything the devs wanted it to be, based.
This is a private mailbox. You aren't allowed in here. You've been missorted. You touch that, and it's a federal crime.
Good. Federal crime.
What did you say in that letter?
Nothing important, really. Just that I loved her. She just wanted to help, but they pushed her too far. How should we have known? It's not like she was marked fragile. But I thought I knew her and everything she held inside herself. I had so much to learn. I guess some packages are better left unopened.
Re-enter the Dragonfly. That's good. One more. We're almost there. We're almost there, Ford. Yeah, so I'm looking at the time. We should be able to piece Ford back together, and then next time... Yeah, we're getting there. There's a couple more brains to go to. There should be 2 more sessions of this game. Yes. Yes. After this, I can think of the next 2 brains, and then that whole area. There's like another portion that opens up for the hub world. So 4 hub world sections. So do that. And then how much of the game is actually beyond that? We might, if I start early, we might be able to finish this game next time. If I start early.
Only one more piece of Ford's mind to reconnect. I'm making progress. What if Maligula shows up here? And Ford's not ready. I need to hurry up.
Yep, we're going. We're moving. It's time to fucking schmoove. Get out of my way, Harold. Cool. I'm trying to fucking schmoove. It's time to go to the barber.
Oh, you look just like my nephew. A little jerk.
The whole Krella. Only one aspect of Ford remains loose in the HQ. Make sure to finish up any business before diving in.
Excuse me, Ford?
Sorry, with a client right now. Obviously.
Would you mind if I jumped into your mind for a second? Just to even out some split ends.
If it'll keep you quiet, then go right ahead.
Here we go. And again, I think this one, I'm glad that this one was picked last by chat last time. Genuinely, I'm just gonna cross out we did that, and we're going to do that. Cool. Genuinely one of the coolest levels in the game, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of the aesthetic. Sorry, I'm putting the little things back on here. I just don't get why Microsoft would let Toys for Bob make a Spyro 4 when they don't hold the license for good. With the future Spyro devs that actually hold the license. Oh, Toys for Bob Spyro never happened. We're doing our own thing. That is entirely a possibility. I mean, that's what, oh, not Eidos Interactive. Digital Eclipse. Check 6? Digital Eclipse, Check 6. The Universal, the people who had Spyro for Enter the Dragonfly, they thought, yeah, this is Spyro 4. It had all of the cast back. It brought back Ripto. They were like, yeah, this is Spyro 4. And now it's not. That's exactly what every license holder has done since then. Spyro 5 doesn't really reference Spyro 4. It's just its own thing. Spyro, the Legend series also says, those games didn't happen, we're rebooting it. That's just the nature of all of this. And they are well within their rights to do that, as the people who own that.
Someone's looking a little shaggy.
Barber Pole Lighthouse.
A fresh cut and you'll feel like a whole new person. Just make sure you cut away the right parts, or your old friends won't recognize you.
I'm here to recover a piece of Ford's mind. And something tells me it's up in that lighthouse.
Barber Pole Lighthouse is so fucking good. Who's texting me now? Picture message. I can look at that later.
Yep.
Ah, I just had to do that. Oh, give me the bacon.
I'll take this nugget.
I have 7. Okay. Swift lift. Objects that are stuck in place. Okay, so we got some fully upgraded stuff. Yeah, and it's like the sea of hair. It's got curlers up in there. Something wrong with Twitch password? Oh, all good. We appreciate him hanging out, though, when he could. Hope he gets it figured out. I'm gonna go over there. We'll get there. This is the last level we're doing today anyway. I mean, we just started the level, so we're not, like, wrapping up, but... Damn it. No, I got got by the hair water. Fuck.
Yep. Hey.
I should probably do the time bubble. Malik razors. The sharpest blade is the one you never feel. You know what I can do with this poster? Burn them all. I want to burn it. It looks like there's stuff back there. It looks like this texture should just go away. Oh, this affects a huge area now. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's re-equip. Time bubble. Time bubble. I'm hitting it. It's not doing anything, though. Cool, I jumped right over the bobby pin.
Gross.
No shame in it, Everett?
Yeah. Get lost, lice.
You think you get rid of those things, but they always seem to come back.
I need to slow that down.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever. So long as it respawns me right up. There we go. Don't make me land, because then I'd have to go back for that. Okay.
Oh, this is frustrating.
You giant lice.
Oh, I can't jump with these things on.
Oh, that's what they're doing. Okay. I was about to say, like, What are the lice, just like in terms of mechanics? What are the lice doing mechanically?
Oh my, well, accidents happen.
Yeah, that was no accident. That was brilliant problem solving.
Me.
Hey, now, this is their home. You're just a visitor.
La Rue Noire. Hair dye for a new and darker you. I get it. Because Lucretia went evil. I'm not done over here. Ooh. I see. But the purse tag?
Here's the steamer trunk.
Steamer trunk. Okay. So there should be just the steamer trunk here? Okay. Steamer trunk memory vault. There's 1/2 a mind and just a handful. I say a handful. Under 50 figments is not bad for a level.
Yep.
Because it's 3 smaller levels. Tide stern in Grulovia. New war minister rides wave of victories. Eyewitnesses tell of her. Oh, that's interesting. Like, his brain doesn't remember the whole thing. He just remembers the headlines, the important things. Like, whatever this other... Doesn't matter. All that's important is what was happening to Lucy. Is that... Hell yeah. Ford's follicles. Psychonauts summoned. Psi time. Paranormal person of the year. Maligula. Damn destruction drowns dozens of destabilized dictator. Oh, drowns dozens in destabilized dictatorship. Tsar flees coup d'etat. Yeah, coup d'etat. Can no one stop Mad Maligula? And the Psychonauts got together and participated in war! Hooray! War! They went to war. All the countries of the world are like, please help us. And so they fucking parachuted in! Hell yeah. Oh, okay, so this level is supposed to look like Grulovia when Maligula was there. That's her deluge, like all of her water psychic abilities drowning the little town.
Yep.
And there's a statue of her. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, let's do... Oh, they have giant hair. That's so clever. More sensors. Oh, big sensor. Big sensor bad. Cool, we're fine.
So sick of these bugs. Well, at least I know how to deal with them now.
36 out of 43. Yeah, we're almost there.
Sorry, insects, but you're in my way. Huh?
What have you done?
Cleaned up the streets?
Those were peaceful protesters, Lucy.
Lucy?
Starting to connect the dots here. The lice, the little vermin, the little pests that are just weighing us down and we need to drown away. I think we're Lucy in her mind, because this is Grulovia. This is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, John. I don't feel...
I think I hear something.
I don't think we're the good guy here. God, this game is so good. God, this game is fucking perfect. Genuinely, like, no notes. No notes. This game is so good. What am I missing? 4 figments. Cool. Hmm?
Lucy, is that really you?
Ford, it's me, Raz.
Are you really the same person I used to know?
Ford, I just saw you. Remember the bacon?
I can't even recognize the person you become. I feel a bad storm gathering. Drawn close. Very close.
Storms of ruin.
That's a little bit too close, okay?
Storms of ruin. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think we missed those last 3 figments. I think we're basically at the end of the level. So I don't think they're gonna be... Oh no, there's one down there. Cool. And, hey, there's the last one. Yikes. Absolutely unforgiving. Okay, good to know.
Wait a minute. You're not Lucy.
It is such a relief to hear you say that.
You're something from deep inside her. Something dangerous we accidentally unlocked. Hey, you lousy little Mike, how'd you get in here? Don't push me. I'll gargle a whole bottle of hydrocide if I need to.
There it is. Okay. The last piece.
Lucretia went to Grulovia.
She went back to protect her family, to help her country. Oh, but it changed her. War changes everybody. Inside all of us, we all have dark roots. Well, sometimes we need that darkness to survive. Careful. Sometimes it's hard to get it back in the bottle. Rasputin.
Agent Cruller, how do you feel?
I've done a terrible thing. And so have you.
But we just wanted to undo what Maligula did to you.
Maligula didn't do this to me. That's the first thing I've learned in here. The rest, you're gonna have to see for yourself.
It's just like Hollis's loading screen. All right, yeah, we'll finish this up, and we'll see what Maligula. We'll see what happened, and call it a stream.
Ford, what is it?
See for yourself.
Tomb of the Sarcophagus. 20 figments and a half a mind. Oh. That... Fix the issue. Oh yeah, no. You should always write down your passwords. I wouldn't use the like auto password thing. So I will say right now we are in a very important, like very serious part of the story. We put Ford back together. And he wants us to see what happened to him. We put Ford back together, and
Agent Cruller, I'm getting less sure I want to see this.
Oh no, I don't think you'll want to see this at all.
What? Hey, Ford, what's the deal with the Deep Six treatment?
I did what I had to do. I loved her after all.
Wait, what?
Someday when you fall in love, you'll understand.
Ford, what's going on here? What did you want me to see?
I couldn't let her go free. She was a danger to the world, even though it was the world that made her dangerous.
Lucretia? Where is she?
Safe. She's safe. Well, she was. We all were. Not anymore.
the stream is going to be ending pretty soon here, at least like around the next out. Just so I know what your schedule is when you stream. Yeah, so all of my Monday through Thursday, usually around noon Pacific time. Yeah, so generally noon, it start at noon and then anywhere from like 3 to 4 hours. So 3 to 4 p.m. my time, Pacific. in the US. The stream is going to be ending fairly soon. It really just comes down to what feels like a good stopping point. Like this, like at the end of this level, this is going to be a really good stopping point, and then we can come back. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
And then I want that. Don't fucking knock me off. I'm not done here yet. Damn it. Okay. We'll come back to that.
Look, Ford, whatever I'm supposed to know, just spit it out.
I had to hide her from the world because they'd never forgive her. And I had to hide her from me because I'd never forget her.
Where? Where did you hide her?
She's with family.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate that. Yeah, no. There's like a level of emotional maturity that I feel like a lot of people, especially people who like seek out drama, you know, there's people who just like to poke the sleeping bear, and I don't get that. Like, we do make immature jokes all the time here, you know, all kinds of... We're not above... Nope, fuck. Damn it. Shit. Alright. I guess I'll have to come back for that. That's fine. We can just get to the end of the section here.
No, not again!
God, I love the perspective in this game. But no, I appreciate that.
Ah! Who's that?
That's your grandparents, Laszlo and Morona. They drowned in the Valermo Dam disaster, remember?
What? No! Grandpa Laszlo died there, but Grandma made it out and came to live with my father.
No, Raz, she didn't.
Ford, I just saw her today.
No, you didn't. Rasputin, after the fight with Lucy.
With Maligula?
She was defeated.
That's it.
Alive.
I think I've collected every
her away
figment
from the
in his
others
mind.
and brought her back to the gulch. I put her in the Astrobathe, one of Otto's inventions, created to make permanent alterations to the psyche. And I used it to isolate and neutralize the part of her psyche that was...
a murderer?
Problematic. And I had my Lucy back. But I knew the world would never forgive her, so I had to hide her somewhere safe.
Oh no.
I hid her among her family, Rasputin. Among your family.
No!
I projected memories and feelings on your father so he would accept her.
Accept Maligula?
Yes. As your grandmother.
No!
Yup. Damn. Yeah, so, Ford selfishly manipulated Raz's family into believing that Lucy, formerly Maligula, was, family.
Let me go!
Listen, Raz, I know you're mad.
My great aunt killed my grandma, and so you made us babysitter for 20 years?
Now look it, you spring this news on your family now, their memories will unravel, and there's no telling how they'll react.
So?
They might try to kill her. If Lucretia is attacked, if she feels the need to defend herself, that dark spirit could reawaken inside her. Maligula really could rise again. You're right to be mad, Rasputin. I was young. I made a terrible mistake. But we need to deal with that after we get control of this incredibly dangerous situation.
She's not there. Probably wandered off into the woods again. She keeps doing that.
I know where she's going. The Psychonauts started out here, in the heart of the forgetful forest. There's a compound deep in these woods, protected from intrusion by psychic devices, traps, and illusions. I think Lucy's trying to get in, trying to go home. Remember, mad later, mission first. Now stick close. I'll show you how to get through.
All right, yeah. So I think that's a great revelation to leave this on. I would say we're now entering the third act of the game. There's a very real possibility we could finish it up next time. There's at least 3 more brains that I can think of, like 3 more levels. So again, if I just start early, we might be able to finish this up next time if I remember to start early. I am really gonna try and I'm going to try to start early. My life goal right now is to start waking up earlier so I can get stuff done earlier in the morning that I want to get done so that I can start streaming early. That's the A to B that I want. Like, I want to, like, right now my schedule, I'm getting up at, like, waking up before noon. Right now my schedule is around, like, 8 a.m. I want to start getting up at around 6. I want to start giving myself a couple of hours, because the problem is, like, when I wake up at 8, I'm not really going until 9:30, and then that's only, like, a couple of hours before I'm streaming. I want to get up at 6, be going by 7:30, and then be able to work on other stuff, and then maybe start streaming around 10:30, 11 my time, like, genuinely starting early, like, being able to confidently say, this is my starting time now, instead of just hitting the go live button 15, 20 minutes early and being like, look, I started early. Yeah, no, yeah, there's the compound over there that they were talking about. But all of this is for next time. We have a new area to explore, new mines to find. I want to thank people for hanging out. I genuinely appreciate you guys, and you know I do. If you're watching this on YouTube, hello, and I appreciate you. If you want to know when I go live, following me on Twitch is the easiest way to know when I do it. Getting the go live notifications. Go live notifications are also in the Discord as well as the YouTube community page. Other things that I do outside of just video games, on Twitch at the end of every month, Mew and I do an end of month stream where we just talk about the general state of gaming at the moment and just talk about like some news and stuff. Last couple have been a little fun, little funny. Kill All Film Majors is my thank you. Kill All Film Majors is my film podcast. I went to school for film, and now my friend John and I just kind of potatoes, huh? My friend John and I, we just kind of shoot the shit about movies now that we saw. Generally, it's funny and it's bad movies that we saw, or at least movies we didn't like. We actually saw a really good movie last night. I was talking about it earlier. Monkey Man with Dev Patel. 100% recommend. Perfect movie. No notes. As somebody who, like, can see glaring issues in films now, like, film school has ruined me. 5 years of film school have ruined me. I cannot really enjoy many movies anymore. Monkey Man, chef's kiss. It's a perfect movie. Anybody who says otherwise is a fucking chump. You should watch anime then? I do watch anime. Yes, I do watch anime. What else? Watch more? I will. God, there actually is a handful. Watch enough that you can speak Japanese like me. Did I do my Duolingo today? I did. 1,147 days on Duolingo. Duolingo bad for Japanese? Too late. I don't use it entirely for Japanese. I use it for Spanish, German, Norwegian, just general, like, unless you know how sentence structure works in Japanese, then it's bad. You have to know how the language works. It's good for vocabulary only. Oh, I know. I've been fine. Really, it's like just a thing to tickle my linguistics brain. Yeah. We've talked about it before. You know I'm on Duolingo. If you need help, I'll teach you. Appreciated. All good. What was I talking about? I also just forgot. Fair. Yeah, no, this is a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this. Yeah, follow me on Twitch so you know when I go live. VODs are on YouTube. There's the Discord where we just hang out. People vote on games that I play next. Speaking of which, tomorrow we're starting a new game. Tomorrow we're playing Bubsy. Tomorrow we're playing Bubsy. In a 4-2 vote, Bubsy won with 4 votes, and Spyro Season of Ice at 2 votes. As soon as it's over, it's done. It's done. Stake in it. It's done. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Be good. Be kind. Treat people the way that you would want to be treated. And I'll see you tomorrow.